Hello, Karen here, Merging Soul Tarot with your daily read. So we're going to use the Shamans Oracle and then the Shamanic Healing deck. Spirit, can you give us a message for today, please? Oh, now we have it. Spirit of Healing on the bottom. Okay, this is one of the major cards, the Journeyer. That's an interesting one. I'm going to read the picture's interesting. I shall read it. You've got the Journeyer and the Companion, which are the major cards, the two major cards. So this is about your spiritual journeying. And the other one is Companion. It's important and powerful ally while you're doing your journeying work or your spiritual work. Okay, so this says, I am the Journeyer. I accompany you on every journey you take in search of answers. So not your plane trip. Although I'm sure he'll accompany you there too, to the Bahamas or wherever you're going. But it's, yeah, the journeys we go on in search of answers. This is talking particularly about shamanic journeying. I fly into the realm of spirit and encounter the beings who dwell there, the ancestors of all people and the guardians of our inherited wisdom and knowledge. I am the one who conducts you between the worlds, through the caves of inspiration, taking you on journeys to find guidance for all that you seek. Often I am silent, but when requested, I can bring my wide knowledge of journeying to bear on your question. Yeah, so this is the kind of card, it represents you in a sense, the seeker. And kind of when we're consulting this oracle, but for me this is also the card that, you know, the journeyer is the spiritual companion that you have along the way. So your spiritual guides, really. We are journeying, we're journeying all the time through life, but this is also about us making those journeys between, you know, spirit world and everyday life. So yeah, it's that crossing from one reality to another, which is an interesting card. I think we had altered consciousness, altered states of consciousness, and about dream. So Spirit this week really taking us on a different journey, really. We had a lot about healing and kind of dualities, polarities and all that. But this week, and I think it's since this new blue moon, there seems to be a real shift. Well, I think it's been happening all the way through August. But this kind of shift of emphasis on our inner work, not that we ever finish doing that, but this kind of spiritual, you know, journey, really. The journeyer. I kind of know what Spirit's trying to say. It's hard to articulate what is there. I'll put some from the Shamanic Healing deck. But yeah, we often have to journey in our work, you know, to find the right way forward. And however you do that, whether it's shamanic journeying per se, or it's your journeying in meditation, in your dreams, in your quiet time, in your ritual. But it really is that sort of seeking within, but to your higher self. higher power, whatever you like to call it. Yeah, honouring your energy, creativity, unlimited possibilities. Oh, look, people, got joy on the bottom. Yay! Bit of joy. Lots of joy, hopefully. Yeah, so again, you know, the honouring your energy, we know we've had it so many times, and that is about going with your energy. But in light of this journey, I would say this honouring your energy is kind of honouring those signs and synchronicities, those things that well up in you, you know, those things that tell you to stop and go for a walk, or stop and go into your quiet space, or stop and do ritual. I think we're really being asked, you know, to be honouring every kind of intuitive sense we get. I think sometimes we can be a bit afraid to do that. We're a bit worried where it's going to lead us. There's an advert that runs on YouTube a lot, and there's a guy there, he said, I decided to listen and follow every message that spirit gave me. And I think he now runs a teaching or a kind of mentoring course now, to show you how to do that. That's where it led him. But we don't know where we're being led, and we often want to work it out. And then we've got this creativity card. You know, that's very much like, I've said it before, it's come out before, very much like that Three of Cups, that beautiful kind of joyous, you know, with the three women holding their cups up. But this is also a signifier that in this deck, that it's a profoundly creative time period. Okay, so I really feel we're being taken into that now. We've done so much work, you know, in terms of our journeys, in terms of our inner work, our shadow work, our this, that and the other work. But all that going down deep has to bubble up. And I mean, you see, it's kind of, Three of Cups, Ace of Cups, even the Ace of Cups outpouring. But this is another card which is telling us to listen to our creative urges, whatever they are. So it's again accessing the right brain, the emotional, sensing, intuitive, visionary side. You know, and we have to do that by actually being creative. We can't access it very well unless we do that. So even if you're not into art, just start doodling. Doodle. Do whatever makes you feel creative, whether it's getting a lump of wood out and making a cabinet, or it's, you know, just doodling in any way. But just that, getting that creativity. It could be singing, it could be dancing, whatever. But yeah, acknowledging and acting on that impulse to create. And this, you know, both honouring our energy and this creativity is aligning us with source, with the all that is, because we are innately creative beings. We're creating continuously. Either we're doing it unconsciously or we're doing it consciously. This is that sense to really observe how you're doing that creativity. You know, your thoughts are creating realities, they're energetic. Your emotions are creating realities, they're energetic. And creativity is a kind of superpower we've got as people that we can really tune into. And when you do tune into that creativity, it's astounding. I mean, get hold of your kids' Play-Doh, you know, or and just start shaping it, just start funneling that creative urge into it. You'll be quite astounding. Or start finger painting, anything to get that flow going. it puts you in a meditative state. When we're being consciously creative, we are in an altered state again. It's another form of altered state, and we're in this conscious connection with the creator, within us. So, and it'll bring us into this sense of unlimited possibilities, because creativity again is a cycle. There's a time to create, there's a time to disassemble. I had to get that in somewhere. So this is a creative period, I'm guessing. I mean, we're in Virgo season, and Virgo is the harvest season, isn't it? And when we get the harvest in, it's time to make your jams and pickles. Well, it is in England. Jams and pickles and chutneys. We get creative in the kitchen. So yeah, it can be very practical, something that is going to help you later on down the line. But it's also that, unlimited possibilities. And this is a card of cycles again. That life is full of unlimited possibilities. We move in the cyclical, okay? But we need to understand where we're journeying. So I really feel Spirit saying with this, you are journeying. You're journeying every day. You are creative. You are perpetually creating. Even if you're not physically doing it, you're doing it in your mind, your emotion. Your body's creating. Your body's, it's a living alchemical machine. You eat something and it turns it into something else. That is profoundly creative. So yeah, we need to honour those energies. We need to tap into that creative, or just become aware. Work at becoming aware of what you're creating, inwardly and outwardly. And know that there's unlimited possibilities for that creativity. Sometimes hobbies can turn into, a life path or a deepening, I think it is so important we tap into those energies of ours. So I'm going to put a third daily healing. But yeah, journey into that creativity, people. Be open to unlimited possibilities and honour those creative urges. You get an urge to paint, you go, I can't paint. Just do it. Just do it. Just do, I think the thing is, we all think we've got to create a masterpiece. No, the process of creativity taps into something really profound. Trust me on it. Okay, so roses. Yeah, express your love through your deeds. Creativity will definitely do that. But if our creativity is unconscious, we can be expressing something other than love. So yeah, I mean, just as a little practical thing, if you just go make someone something, something tiny, something small, something beautiful, and give it to someone else out of appreciation. That is a beautiful thing to do. Not because it's their birthday, but just do it to express your love and appreciation for someone. It's a beautiful thing to do. So get your paints out, people. Get your voice out. Get your wood out and your tools. But yeah, have fun with your creativity and know that it's profound. It's not a hobby that you put on the side. It's a profound thing that we're doing. We're making the invisible into the material. And if you reflect on that as you are creating, you can get some profound insights. And I think Spirit's asking us to journey into our creativity. So have fun. Hope that was helpful. Lots of love. Bye bye.